I don't know. Some noble stages to me are just hard. Like if I look at the story, I am traumatized by this stage right here in the story. Mainly, I'm traumatized by Mandragora. This girl frightens me, and she's gonna be a playable character in the future, isn't she? Because she's part of Dublin. Oh, kind of. Okay, Dublin's a bit weird, but she's gonna be a playable character in the future, isn't she? Isn't as hard compared to other stages? Let's go test that theory out, shall we? Let's go and test that theory out. Let's go test that theory out. Maybe I can do it better now. I do want to know. I do know. Do I want to do this? Because the stun probably helps us, right? I don't know. I legit don't know. I do need a sniper focus upward though. Man, I haven't even completed chapter 6. I haven't completed chapter an early chapter. I haven't completed chapter like 6. I don't think I've completed chapter 6 either. What chapter am I on? I'm on chapter 7 still. Wait, am I? Oh, I am. Yeah, I am. Okay, I'm on chapter 8. I'm actually on chapter 8. I forgot I'm on chapter 8. I just haven't done it because I've been waiting on stream to see the story because I'm actually actively listening to the story. But to get all the rewards, I gotta do the not this stage. That's story. Not that either. But I've been. Is it this? Oh, because I'm on story, not standard. There we go. I've been stuck on this for the actual like chapter 9 stuff, and like in the new arc. Shatterpoint was truly the shatter on my point of sanity. It just came into my mind that PRTS is short for priestess. By the way, Name, do you know there's a priestess event coming out soon? Okay, not soon, but they teased the priestess event, apparently. Browse on Twitter. No, not Twitter, Reddit. Reddit sounds more likely. Who knows? They only teased priestess, because people knew it was priestess because they know what she looks like. But during the live stream, they teased her. I do want to look at the video. I do want to look at the Arknights stuff because I wanted to decipher the not only the live stream teases that they did, but the there is what's it called? There is the animation, right? And the animation has like a lot of like lore significant references in it. Like the moment with Patriot. We all know how what's her name? Frost Nova. We all know what happened to Frost Nova, but the point about Patriot is that everyone I see keeps missing about what Patriot's doing, or what's going on between Patriot and Amiya. And like you see Patriot, he's slowly breaking, being broken apart, but mainly because he's at the end of his tether. He's on his last stand. He's marching towards Amiya, trying to defy whatever she's given her, but also because he's trying to destroy her because he believes that she will bring destruction and disaster. And at that one transition point, here, let me bring it up. So instead of me just explaining it by words, let me show visually. And let me mute it too, because I'm only here for showing what I'm talking about. Let me make sure this is all. Yep. So let me just do this real quick. This is all fine. So like, right here. So you got Patriot here. And then the next transition is this point right here. This is Patriot's hand, and he's trying to grip onto Amiya. This is how, in the last moments of Patriot's life, he was about to grasp Amiya. And at the very last moment, before he could do that, he passed away. And that's what this transition meant. It's not about Amiya going past Patriot. It's about how Patriot died before he can even achieve what he was trying to do. And they were able to get past Patriot. But only by the skin of their teeth, because he already passed before he could even grab hold of her. Like the visual that they had for chapter 7 with the death of Patronet, where you get that visual of a Patriot looming over Amiya with his hand reaching out to grab her, and then silence as he passed. He hesitated. He definitely hesitated. But then he didn't hesitate anymore after getting the not only the prophecy, but also because Amiya I just realized something. Hold on a second here. What happened to the cap on my mic? My mic has no cap on it. What happened to the cap? Found it. But anyways. And then kick the bucket. Yeah, and then kick the bucket. But he got agitated when Amiya was trying to give him, you know, a last image, a last emotional image, and then Patriot's like, I don't want this. This isn't what I'm... Like, he probably understood what Amiya was doing, but he doesn't want to accept that. He had his own end for himself. He doesn't want this as part of his end, because for whatever reason, he doesn't want it. Yeah, this scene right here was like so interesting to me, and like the way people are like talk about it is very funny to me, because people have said so many things about this scene, like what it means, and I'm just like, you know, this is just the moment where Patriot dies, and he was about to grab Amiya, but dies right before he can even do that. Like, that's all it means. But I mean, also there is some other meanings, like Amiya being confident as he goes through the hand, but more importantly, I can't believe how like lore accurate the visuals of this is. Cause like it's not just visually pleasing; it is lore accurate and lore relevant to, you know, to best honor and represent Arknights, at least in terms of the story, the first major arc of the story, along with other arcs of the story. But the other arcs aren't really, you know, they are represented. They're not as represented as the first arc. But it makes sense. The first arc is complete and it's been, you know, the thing that most people have experienced the most of. And it's like the most memorable because it's actually complete and it actually gives a lot of memories. Second arc still has like the moments and like memories, but until it's complete, I'm not sure. Regardless, let me get rid of that. Oh wait, hold on. There is one other thing I wanted to. There's one other thing I want to check on. Arknights. I don't even know if I can find it on here, but some people else have it. Some people have it. It was at the end. Yeah, it was at the end. After animation, they had another animation. After the big animation with Millie using Dune vocals, we had one other animation. I'm not gonna play any music, but you have this. So you have the other animation is this. So you have this like, random visual. This is like a computer starting up. Or some kind of program trying to process a series of commands. And it has like a series of projects, a file. You got Project Preservator. Project Kusuriya Arbor. Kusuriya Arbor sounds familiar. Celestial Fulcrum. Deceitful Expertise. I'm not sure what this last one is. Directal? No. It's DECI. There seems to be some errors in this one. This might be Expanse. Directional Expanse? Wait. That's what Reddit's doing? They're not trying to theorycraft or break down this animation right here. They're just focused on the ship and Teresa. Sounds like Reddit, alright. It's just Goman Priest's post. So, when I saw these coffins, I thought it was an Enfield reference. I do think there's a bit of Enfield, there is a bit of an Enfield reference, or a bit of an Enfield nod, because I feel like the Enfield has coffins as well. But it might be that the sarcophaguses that are used, they might be a relevant plot point that adds to a bridge between Arknights and Enfield. I feel like that might be a case. So here's the funny thing. I know what this is. I know what this is. See, this is not the only. Arknights is not the only thing that has brought this little image up before. Hold on. Let me bring up another set of Firefox, and let me find it real quick. Where was it? There it is. Do we have images of it? No. This is what I'm looking for though. Is it? I might be misremembering though. Oh, that is not the one I'm looking for. Where is it? Not that one. Not that one. Must be. Must be the second one. Where was it? But I know what this is. What is it? Where is it? Where is it? I thought it was a nat one, but that does not seem to be the case. Oh wait, there's more. I knew there was something off. Was it here? No, I don't think it was in here. Must have been in. The second game. Where is it? Lab. Not the transporter room. Not there either. Maybe the lab? That's the only explanation it could be. Or only thing I can think of. Oh yeah, it is. I think it is. I think that might be it. Let me just make sure it's something real quick. Yeah, that might be it. So there is a scientific concept that was explored in a game series that you may or may not know. It's called Xeriscape. Xeriscape deals with a lot of scientific ideas and topics, and they also deal with a lot of things known as puzzle rooms. And the puzzle rooms have a whole array of different topics to tackle in, or creating a nice, quote-unquote nice, series of puzzles related to the location you're in. So you deal with a random array of topics while you're dealing with the chaos of whatever's going on. Regardless, there was a section in one of the games, I forget which one, where you had to solve a puzzle utilizing the colors of a tree root. and that tree root was at the center of some form of scientific concept. I forget what the concept was, but this tree visual, I think it has something to do with genetics or some kind of biological study. But basically, these roots are some form of genetic idea. So something genetic related in terms of these tree roots. Either from like DNA or some other idea. Is the penance skin live? I don't think it is. And I was going crazy when I saw this visual. I was like, wait a minute, I know this visual. Where did I see it before? And I was trying to remember, like, where did I see this before? Because I was certain I saw it somewhere. I just forget where I found it. And I was like, oh wait. Yeah, wait, this was in Xeriscape. Now I don't remember where in Xeriscape this puzzle occurred at. I feel like it was one in the lab or science or more sciencey focused locations in one of the games, but there was a puzzle where you had to use the colors of a tree root, and after the puzzle was over, or during the puzzle, there was some kind of discussion over that specific tree root. Where is it? Oh, I found it! I found it! Yeah, I found it. So there was like a rainbow tree root that we had to utilize to solve a puzzle. And I'm trying to remember like what was it about the tree root. Yeah, it was in the second game. A taxonomy tree. There we go. Yeah, that's it. It cannot be DNA. I believe it might be something like a tree. Yeah, it should be like a tree. Yeah. But that was what was it called? Taxonomy, right? Oh, it's a categorization or classification of stuff. Okay. Regardless, this is a tree root, and I don't know what and I forget what the scientific reasons for why these kind of like graphs or maps are made. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to represent something. Most likely a tree, or something related to some kind of root being studied. But this is like a tree root, and it's very interesting why this is being studied. I gotta play Xeriscape again so I can get the small detail from this. Oh wait, I can just go back into the game and then find out the reason why, and then get back to everybody about it, maybe. Because only Xeriscape can really can explore those details. Or at least the Xeriscape team can explore those details and find detail and make it into a puzzle, or make it into something of relevance. There's the tree root again. Oh yeah, it's like, yeah, these are. Oh, okay. This really is all just for priestess. Because these are like diagrams, blueprints. Like there's the tree root again. There's something over here on the right side. I can't make sense of all these, but this is like a bunch of science. I know this is some kind of representation of I forget what it's called. This is definitely a representation of something, like these little circles with a little diamond in the middle. Because these circles are meet up at a certain point. I don't know what the concept for this is. Why is it stopping and going? Maybe it's just how it is. Yeah, this is Priestess right here. And that's the sarcophagus that the doctor was in. I completely forgot about that fact when I was theorycrafting about it. I don't know who are you, but get the heck off my screen, please. Make sure to help the kids, everybody. Help the kids. That was not supposed to be a joke. I was being serious there. To help the kids. Help the kids. Yeah, this is all just Priestess. There is some other tidbits or little bits and pieces in this visual or in this animation. Like this is all I think. This is all just for Priestess, right? But there's more to it here. It feels like there should be more to it. I always say that because you got this visual. I don't know what this is supposed to be in relation to. I mean, that's definitely Kazdel related, right? And now we're going to visuals of other fins being teased. So, I feel like this is Kazdel related, right? I'm not sure who this is, though. I'm saying Kazdel because of the crown. Maybe it's not Kazdel. Maybe it's some other place. What else has a crown? Does Victoria have a crown? Maybe Victoria has some kind of crown or monarchy. Ursus? Maybe Ursus? It could be related to Ursus. I don't know. This is Syracusa with Lapland. And we just get a bunch of visuals out of nowhere. This is Passenger. Wait, oh no, that's Suzerain. People are saying this might be Suzerain's mother. It's some kind of fox, and it might be related to Suzerain in some capacity. Oh right, wait, Suzerain's like the last member of her race, right? Or something like that. No, that's Mulesses. I'm so confused. There's a lot about Arknights lore I don't know. Lapland after moment. Yeah, like after Lapland it just goes crazy. I don't know what's going on here. Oh. See, I thought it was like a big like helmet or something like that, but no, I realized there is some endowment right here. Oh, and this is a jacket. I don't know who this is though. I get a feeling we might be in this might be in Rhine Lab again. I just get that feeling. Oh wait, there's an ID. There's an ID there. Hold on. Sorry. I'm checking the archives for a second. There is an ID there. I must investigate. It's not any symbol I've seen before. Let me pull back a bit. See if there's a better shot. I don't know why it's stuttering so much. I wonder when they'll release an opera that has an ambiguous identity like Mudrock before she was released. Who knows? Maybe when they make a boss who has that kind of identity and then they reveal it. Wait, I feel like they've done that before. I feel like they have done that. I just don't know when or who. This has to be Rhine Lab related, right? I might be just coping, or it might be just overthinking it. Oh, look! I think that's a mouse ear or a hamster ear right there. I didn't notice the ear. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means for that for there to be mouse ears or hamster ears. I just now noticed it. Is there any hamsters or mouse people that we know about that are NPCs? I have 2 OP on me. I need 19. Rip. I wonder what sounds like Mudrock. Sounds like. Okay, to grind in the story. That's a good way to get OP. So I'm assuming we get a vampire, another vampire. Wait, what if this is what if this character is related to Warfarin and we get a Warfarin related event? What if Warfarin becomes a main character in an upcoming event mainly because of this character? I don't know who this one is in the background. But this is definitely a vampire, right? Warfarin after win. Decent, I got Viviana. I think I also want the war criminal. Wait, who's the war criminal? Also. Hold on. I gotta play it back again to it. Who are you? This reminds me of Amiya. You can tell because of her legs. Oh, really? It's not because of the diamond back here? It's not because of the way these shards are floating? Her legs are skinny. So, Billy, you're saying you like them skinny? Nah, no. Nah, no. Maybe. My waifu is whispering. Trust. My waifu is whispering. Oh, is it whispering or whispering? I'm sure it's whispering. Regardless. I don't know. Just I don't know. But is it Amiya? That is the question. Is it Amiya? There's a random purple diamond right here. It might be related to Amiya. Right? Because of her coat. So, what? Are we getting an Amiya-related event? Her coat has that kind of wide design, and you see her hoodies up and her donkey ears pointing downwards. Wait a second, what? Isn't she part of the rabbit race? What? What do you mean donkey ears? How mean? Still, they're quite wide for Amiya's ears. Like they have these jagged ends, or yeah, they have these like spiked jagged ends for the ears. Like I'm assuming if these are the ears, they're pretty jagged and wide. There's a glove on this hand. Wait, a thought occurred to me. Okay, the thought did not manifest. The thought did not manifest. The thought did not manifest fully. Like, I had an idea, but an idea... Well, actually, wait. Wait a second. Oh, but there's no tail. Hmm. Does Amiya? Does Amiya wear a scarf? No. See, a random thought. So the random thought I had was like, wait, is it Crown Slayer? But then after I realized that no, it can't be Crown Slayer because there's no tail. There is a scarf and there is pointed ends in Crown Slayer's hair, but the pointed ends, I don't know. And this weird square, is interesting. They're either ears or part of her coat. It's either or. Name, I think it's perfectly fine for you to skip story if you want to just focus on the stages. You can read the story whenever you wish. Like, it's not like the story's going anywhere. Aside from like a collab, then that would be a problem, but the story's not going anywhere. This is obviously the event for Ager, right? Or Seaborn event, probably. From what I know, this is like a Sarkaz event. Based on the Sarkaz, it makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense that it is. But I also noticed that there was like this is actually like a angel or whatever the race for angels is in Arknights. I'm like, this is a La Toronto event. So like, is it like a La Toronto event that's? But then again, later on in this, there is a La Toronto symbol. So this is probably not a La Toronto event, but a La Toronto is involved in this event, or a member or someone from the La Toronto country or something like that is related to this event with this sarcasm or something like that. In your opinion, which boss is your favorite, and which one is your favorite theme-wise? I'll be honest, theme-wise, is so far right now it's definitely this event, which is the one with Virtuosa. So because the music has been great. The boss music was amazing. I loved it. I think theme-wise though, Lone Trail is still my favorite. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sukahara9. Do you prefer to go by Suka or Sukahara? Theme-wise, I think Kusu, finally, you're back to Arknights. I sure am. Wait, have you come here before? Wait a second here. Have you come here before? Let me get rid of my random character. Oh, you're first time chatter. Oh, yes I do. What do you mean? You're first time chatter? Wait. Are you someone who had a different account? Wait a second. Well, I might be. Blue, is that you? Well, Twitch says you are, even though you aren't. Mainly because I think your new name or whatever. But Blue, is that you? Of course it's you. I can tell because you're stabbing me. Like, if it wasn't for the Bianca stab, I wouldn't have known who you are. This is not okay. Yeah, it's definitely not okay. Your streamer is getting stabbed in real time right now. By Bianca of all people. Arknights is making me like war criminals. I lost my other Twitch, so I made a new one. Ah, I see. That can happen. Anyways, there is a La Toronto event. I don't know what it is. What's up with all these TVs, though. Like, I don't know what's up with these TVs. Oh, Stars. Oh, that's whatever. Starset's whatever. So apparently, I don't know who this is. This is some place. I don't know where this is or what this is about. Oh wait. Wait. There's actually something. Urianborg? Empyrean Casdelia? I am gonna guess this. Casdell is making a giant floating capital, aren't they? They're gonna make a giant capital and it's gonna float into the air and just hover over the world. That's what this is, isn't it? That is my guess and theory right now. That is their grand plan right this moment, or their next objective. Making a floating capital, or a floating throne. But yes, BS Blue, I am playing Arknights again. Mainly because this event is an event I've been waiting for, and also I just want to get back into Arknights after seeing the animation. That animation was too good. Yeah, that is Casdell. Oh, this is all Casdell. This is in Kazdel. There's a Kazdel vent. And it's gonna be, I'm assuming this Kazdel event is a prelude to this creation here. Oh, maybe it's, no, it has to be a floating city. Cause like these are like, I'm assuming these little, hold on, there is a silverfish right there. I don't want you over there. Go out of here. Hey, got out of here. Anyways. This has to be like a floating city, because you can see these like circle fins. I think those are like not necessarily boosters, but I'm assuming floating units. It could be just a floating city in the ocean, but I think it might be a floating flying city. See, like, when you see this line, you might think Lone Trail, but it might not be about Lone Trail. I think it might just be the fact that they are making a floating city in the sky, and they're closer to the sky, so they're closer to the stars. And then there's something about explorers, apparently? I don't know anything about explorers. I think I know a little bit, but not a lot. Also, there's these terrifying things. Like, what are those fins? So something is being uprooted from the earth. Like, I don't know what these columns are, but they seem to be something. And the earth is breaking apart, but I don't know if that's literally or if it's just a visual effect. Because of the oripathy. Actually, no, it's not breaking apart. These are like mountains, right? Yeah, they're mountain ranges. We also have a Rimbillion event. Rimbillion. But something's going on outside of Rimbillion or near Rimbillion. Oh, those might be... Wait, I just realized. These red dots might be disasters. There might be a... It might be a mesh string of disasters just occurring out of nowhere, perhaps. Or it might be related to the explorers, or whatever those massive creatures are. Regardless, Rimbillion. Rimbillion, everybody. We're going to Australia, and this is... I'm not sure what that was. Like, what? I don't know who you are yet. We'll come back to you. Is this like a giant, like, crater, or... Like, what is this place? Where are we? Tower whale... This is a whale structure? Oh wait, there's a giant dead whale fossil in Rose Island. Oh wait, maybe that's what the fossil in the beginning was about, or of, because there was a fossil they showed off. I just don't know what it was. Oh, that's what you were referring to. The monster. I see. It clicked. Whales. Giant whale-like monsters that just randomly spawn in. It's clicking. It clicked. Who are you? And where the heck are we? I haven't seen... I don't think we've seen this symbol before. We've seen a lot of, like, diamonds before. There's a lot of diamond visual effects. But I don't think we've seen a diamond in that shape before. We might have. I just don't remember. Imagine we get a chapter in Arknights that has the battle take place in Rhodes Island itself. It would be pretty unique. I'm not sure about unique, but yeah. I'm trying to find. Well, there is another diamond effect, but I don't think it's related to this. Wait. Diamond. Diamond. Pointy ears. Billy. Sponge. Sponge. Wait a second. Long, droopy ears. Pointy, droopy ears. Diamond triangle in one ear. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. We're backtracking. We are backtracking. Is it here? Around here? No. I don't think it's around here. I think it's after that one. After this, right? Droopy ears! Pointy ears! Diamond in one ear? That is not Amiya! What do you mean you called it? Wait, how is this Amiya? It can't be. Amiya only has 1 point in her ear. What, did Amiya just go feral or something? Is that your theory? She just went feral? And it's that they made a big point about that symbol, like the symbol pop up. Yeah, it's another diamond. They sure like their diamonds, don't they? They sure like their diamonds. But this is a new symbol, isn't it? It's just a here on. I got a comparison. Well, I do have a comparison. It's just. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Let me pull it up. It's not a good one. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a better visual of Amiya to zoom in with. Unless she gained more points in her ears in the new arc, that's definitely can't be Amiya. At least based on her ears. It does look familiar. It does look similar to squares. So, like, if we would compare it to something, Amiya's square, for instance, we can talk about Amiya's.
You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me.
How do you have 250 channel points already? You just got here, with your new account at least. Have you just been secretly watching me this entire time or something? How?
Wow, this is embarrassing.
How? And I'm sorry for being a lore nerd, okay? Anyways, but yeah, the diamond shape is pretty common. So one, there is a diamond shape in the preview for the Priestess event. For some reason, this diamond is a very central part or a central symbol in that. Amiya in her E2, yeah, in her E2 look, she has this giant square behind her for whatever reason. Now, if we compare it, it does look a bit similar. So, like, the only difference is that there's this little point in the center, which is right here. Then you got this line, which matches up with here. And you got this, which matches up with this. Kinda. But it's not like a direct one-to-one. It is a different symbol. And not to mention, this symbol is not just featured in, like, right here. But, if I can get to the point again. Gonna take me a couple taps. Hold on, give me a second. Probably gonna deal with some visual effects, that's for sure. But it seems like this wall behind this person has these symbols on the wall for whatever reason. It could be an Amiya related event. It could be the origins of Amiya. Like, where her birthplace comes from, or where... I don't know. It looks like a reverse version. You know what? I was thinking the same thing. Because, like, if we fill in the black... If we fill in the, the blacks... yeah, it can kind of look like it. Yeah, it can kind of look like it. I mean, there is some key differences, but... yeah. But again, we have to realize that they have used this diamond symbolism, like, 3 times so far. The first time being just Amiya herself, but they also did it with Priestess, for whatever reason, and now we have this symbol. So... someone's clearly up with that. But regardless, whoever that person is... they're not Amiya, but they seem to be related to Amiya. It feels like they're related to Amiya. And you know what's also crazy? We know that she's related to Amiya because she has the same kind of art style. Not in terms of like art, like actual art, but art style, as in her arts seem to be similar. And here, before we get this, delve into the Terra is ours bit there. Like, these little shards here, they remind me of Amiya's style of cast and arts, which is using shards. Like this was part of the reason why I thought, like, yeah, it feels like it's Amiya if you look at the shards. And like, I don't know about skinny legs. I don't know nothing about skinny legs. That's a Yufin, and the hood too, but I don't know. It seems like a stretch, but I mean, our transformation of Amiya. So here's the thing. So we know that IS-5 is taking place in the past, and I was wondering how they're gonna achieve giving us new characters, or us, doing this IS if it's in the past. Like, how does everything make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. Then again, IS is an alternative story. Story. It's not like a concluded story or an actual story that might be lore relevant. Actually, I'm not sure how accurate that is, but still. It's entirely possible, and we had events like this before, that this is actually an event that takes place in the past, and this might be someone... I don't want to say, but related to parents or anything like that. But I feel like she might be directly or indirectly related to Amiya. Because it might be something in the past. Like, they're slowly opening a door with IS-5, and we don't know anything else. The entire symbol's identical, yeah. And you see the diamond up here too. There's another diamond up here. I need a visual of the entire circle, or the entire triangle, or not the triangle, the entire square. Oh, I do see other visuals of it. But I need actual. Wait. Her guard form. Wait, her guard has a square, or a diamond. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, her E1 has a diamond. Her guard form has a diamond. I don't know what this means. What does this mean? What does this mean? Like, it's definitely related to Amiya. It has to be related to Amiya, but it's not Amiya. Like, the person in that visual is the same as the one we see in other visual. This one right here. I can't. Come on. I'm just gonna. Come on. It flashes so quickly. There it is. What? Duh. Come on. Stop doing this to me, please. Okay. I need a clear look. A clear look, please. I can't tell if her hair is different either. It's definitely, the hood is definitely similar. The hood is definitely similar. Like, that is Amiya's hood, right? I just realized, why is this red instead of the purple before? Why did this diamond change color? I miss Map Pat. We're just going full blown Map Pat on this art. We are, but you know what? It makes for interesting content and interesting discussion. Like, I love this because you can theory craft. Like, theory crafting is like the best thing you could do, and I don't mean theory crafting in like making meta. I mean theory crafting like crafting a theory. Like, who is this? Can we tell who it is based on what we know, and how can we decipher if it's not Amiya or if it's Amiya? I don't know. Unless we have like something that has something like multi-dimensional like laws or multi-dimensional ideas being explored, and this is Amiya but in it from a different dimension. Because the Amiya we know definitely does not have ears like this. And I don't know how she would get ears like this. I don't know why she has a diamond in her one ear. Or looped around her one ear. She definitely doesn't have this diamond looped around her ear. How is my pose? I got everything I needed within, I think, 80 pulls. I said it on a Discord. How many pulls did it get? How many pulls did it take me to get everything I need? And I was strapped for. I was desperate and strapped for 4 pulls. Like I had to go into the Gold Circ shop to get all the 10 pulls. I had to get all the 10 pulls and use up every single bit of pull currency I had aside from OP. I didn't go into my original primes, but. Where was I talking about it? I think I found where I talked about it. Bum bum bum. I found it. Just gotta find the exact post, because I mentioned talking about it, but... Oh yeah, I said I got Texas Alter potential, and like the moment I talked that, I got, not only did I get Viviana, but I got everything I needed within 80 pulls. Yeah, all within like the currency I was given and had on hand. I was so darn lucky, and I got a Texas Alter potential on top of that. Hi, Bulgogi? Bulgogi Fries? Is that how you say your name? Right now we're doing a lot of theory crafting over the visuals from the CN live stream. We're trying to determine on who this is. But welcome to the stream. Thank you for picking this stream to come by and watch. I hope you enjoy the stream. I hope you have a good time here. That diamond is likely falling near her shoulder. Falling near her shoulder? No. It looks looped around her ear. It's like it's not in her ear, it's looped around her ear. It might be floating, but in this visual, it's like her ear's inside. Like you can see the ring, how this end here overlaps the ear. But maybe I'm wrong. Like, it feels like there is a gap here. Like there's this gap and the ring's going through the ring. The Theorycraft has lasted an hour. It has lasted an hour. I have completely been driven off of playing Arknights to Theorycraft this whole time. Half of it is on one character. This character in particular. But you know what? It's been an absolute blast. Find another person who will talk to you for an hour about lore or theory crafting just based on one visual alone. I'm extending the content of this more than any person can. Okay, that's probably a lie. There's probably people who are way more indefinite about the lore and story who go into more depth than I can about this kind of thing. But still, if it were the case of a crystal, a crystal was a ring, it would therefore pull that ear down. Then again, anime follows no logic at times. Yeah. I was also thinking like maybe this is like a replacement object that is used to contain whoever this person's power is, like in the same vein as the blue rings that Amiya wears. Now there's also another theory. What if this is Amiya but the Oripathy has taken over or she's going out of control? I don't know what other theories to go off of based on this visual. Like the symbol is completely different. It is similar, or a reverse version of Amiya's symbol, but it is a diamond, and the diamond is related to Amiya. But aside from that, it's so hard to tell. The only thing that is more concrete that points to it being Amiya is the hood, because we have a visual of this hood. This looks like Amiya's hood. Did you do your spark? Yeah, I already did my polls. It was off stream, but I did my polls yesterday. Within any polls, I got Viviana, a Texas Alter potential, because I already had Texas Alter. And then on top of that, I got Virtuosa. Virtuosa. I'm gonna be in pain saying her name all the time like that. And how does it correlate with IS5? Okay, so since IS5 is said to be something that occurs in the past, I was thinking, because we had events where we were in the past, I'm in Kalsted's event, we walked in her shoes in the past, right? So I was thinking, maybe this is related to Amiya, but an individual from the past as well. And this person's hood was given or passed down to Amiya for whatever reason, or this person was Amiya's teacher in the way of the arts, because this character's arts seem to be similar to Amiya's. There's so many theories like I could make, or ideas I could make with my limited knowledge of what my understanding of the lore of the world and the story. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's the top of the hour. You're gonna get your ad jump scare. I'm so sorry about that. I forgot to warn about it. Oh, well, it was a good friend. Well, you're not the only one who got a jump scare. I'm getting a jump scared. Ads are going to be over in about 30 seconds now. Oh, you're back already? Okay. Well, I'm going to wait 20 more seconds for the people who are potentially still in ads. Because there's still people in ads. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back. Okay, so I was saying, with my limited knowledge, given my limited knowledge, this person, given that that we've had events in the past, or events that have taken place in the past, i.e., we had Kalsted's event, which is us walking in Kalsted's shoes in her past, right? At least that's the general gist, or the general idea of that event, from my understanding. Or a glimpse into Kalsted's past. At least that's where the majority of that story took place. And we have IS5, which is actually taking place in the past. I don't know what that means for, like, getting characters, because, like, does that mean we get characters from that event, from IS5 that came from the past? Like, it's not like any characters related to that event would be around anymore, right? Like, the only ideas I can think of is, like, sarcastic characters who we know in in the current timeline of the story. Like Nasty could appear out of nowhere, or something to that effect. As a playable character or something. But regardless, the general reason why I brought that up was because maybe this character is related to an event that comes in the form of something in the past. Because there's two things. One, the hood definitely is reminiscent of Amiya. Like, we don't know, like, the relation of her to Amiya, but she is reminiscent of Amiya, in which she has aspects to her that recalls to us, Amiya. It's Amiya. Like, for you, it was skinny legs, or the diamond, but, or the hood. But at the same time, like, if we look at the ears, it doesn't feel like it's Amiya either. Like, Amiya doesn't have this shard that's, like, hanging around over her shoulder. It could be this is Amiya when Oripathy has gone too far, or is, her condition has gotten worse, which is probably not good. Yeah, I'll walk in the dust. It could be an illusion of Amiya, or if we go even more crazy, it could be an Amiya from a different dimension, who has taken a different path. And it's entirely possible. I just realized there was more than one sarcophagus, wasn't there? Regardless, it is possible. I mean, with the tree root visual, when I was talking about Xeriscape deals with multiple dimensions. And, like, the tree root can be visualized in a different way. It could be the branching paths of, the butterfly effect, or you make a decision that leads into branching paths, but those branching paths also exist in the multiverse, or in some kind of, in some kind of multiverse. Like, there is a universe where you did a different choice. You're in this universe, but there's also another universe where you made a choice, or another universe of a different self who made a different path. So, I mean, this is completely far-fetched and completely beyond scientific understanding, and I doubt we're going that route, but you never know. This could definitely be just an alternate dimension Amiya, for whatever reason. If you consider that R6 exists, that can count in alternate dimensions. That could also count. You're right. Like, if we include the collabs, and the collabs, you know what? It's kind of funny. If we actually consider it, the collabs are in some ways kind of canon. Because, like, we have actual, like, Arknight characters become, we have alters in Yato and Anor. They became alters, and they became alters during a collab event. So you never know. They could actually be lore relevant or legal in the lore of Arknights. Legal meaning, like, it's an actual fact or a thing that can actually happen. This Terra is ours. So I don't know what that is in reference of. We talked over an hour about the quote-unquote Amiya. Let's talk about other things, because there's still more to the visual. And we're still playing the wonderful music in the background. Is that it? Oh, that was it. Terra's Ours was it. Okay. That was it. Okay, so we spent we extended the end of that visual to a whole hour. I don't mind. I don't mind spoilers that much in terms of Arknights because here's the thing. So so it depends on the type of game. I don't like Honkai style spoilers because I feel like I can get all of that, and I don't like that experience, you know, being ruined because I enjoy that story so much. For Arknights, I think considering how much depth there is in terms of storytelling and how much exposition and whatnot there is, I don't think spoilers is that big of a deal for myself for this game because there is a lot of context missing from having something spoiled to me. So, go ahead and spoil away. I don't mind it. Because the spoiler doesn't outright, like, ruin it. Because there's still, like, a context to something. Especially in the grand scheme of, like, a story. Let me get rid of the this visual real quick because we don't need to talk about that anymore. And yes, I was looking at the archive this entire time while Theorycrafting. In Arknights, there is a thing known as observers. Yeah, observers. That's where I do not mind. Because I don't know anything about the observers. And it's going to be forever until I get to the point where I understand what observers are. Which, from if our limited knowledge, is explained as being alien invaders that, therefore, can explain the Terra's hours quote. Ah. I thought people were talking about the observers in relation to the visual with the red thing floating in the air. Yeah, let me bring up the window capture again. Let me bring this up again. Oh, wait.
It's quiet here.
This is the place where
No
they're
picnic
planning
haunting
the
the
construction of the
No wolves waiting in the alley.
Wait, no, this is the construction of the floating city for Kazdel. This is where they're constructing it at. It might be. I don't know who this is, or what this is. Maybe. I don't know. I have to wait and see, but... Wait, no, there's no giant domes or anything like that, so maybe not. Maybe it's where they're building it at, but it's not like where, This one. I thought this was in relation to observers, right here. Like, whatever this entity is like an observer. Text alter won't stop yapping. Sorry. Here. There we go. No more yapping. Anyways, as I was saying, I thought this, at least when people were talking about this image in general, I thought you were saying, like, this is what is in reference to the observers. Look, the stars are closer now. Yeah, but as I was saying earlier, theory-wise, it could be related to the construction of Kazdel's floating city, because this plan right here has a name. Like, this is all part of the same plan, and it has a name. If I can get it here. So yeah, Urianborg, Imperiana, Kazdelia. It's a floating city of Kazdel, I'm assuming, that they're constructing. So the quote of, look, the stars are closer now, could be in relation to, since they're a floating city, naturally, the stars are closer to them now, because they live now in the sky. So they always will have, like, the stars closer to them. Because this is definitely a floating city. I'm pretty sure this is a floating city. Who's on the corner left? That is who I'm also wondering who that is. There's also some other fins that I saw. Maybe I'll understand a bit more. But I'm not sure who that is. They have a very long tail. There's some feathers at the end. Maybe. But they also have wings. Is there a griffin race? Because here's the fin. That looks like a lion's tail, and the wings remind me of a bird. And a griffin is a cross between the two. Liberi. Are griffins classified as Liberi as well? Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, griffins, right here. Unnamed subrace, which Arknights belongs to. Members of this subrace have the traits of griffins, and are basically Liberi with partial Aslan traits. Okay. Yeah, right here. Oh, hippogriff. Hippogriffs, is that what they are? There we go, hippogriffs. Wait, no, maybe not hippogriffs. Wait, no. It could be a hippogriff. No, wait, no, that tail is too like that. It must be. Oh, wait, maybe it's Arknights related. Right? Because, I don't know. I do not know. No, I guess a hippogriff is more bird-like. It's like a higher-end bird. So, but a griffin is a cross between like an actual lion and a bird. So, huh. I did not know Arknights was a griffin. Equine tail and ears. Oh wait, maybe it's possible. It could be a griffin or that, cause horsetail. It could be a horsetail. It seems longer than a horsetail though, but it could still be a horsetail. But I'm also thinking it might be a lion's tail though, which would mean it's a griffin. And the subrace that Arknights is part of isn't explored much beside Arknights. Like Arknights is like the only one who has these traits of a griffin. Because the griffin race doesn't have an actual name, it's just Liberi. Regardless, they're definitely not a character I think we've seen before. Because Arknights is the only one who's like this. Is there any other like hippogriffs out there? There is. There is. But the hair doesn't match. I think we have blue hair here, right? Like, that's a blue... I mean, it seems like blue hair. But it's hard to tell from here. Because the visual is... It's like... It's not as clear. It's like they gave us a teaser. Yeah, Helger is a hippogriff, but the colors don't match. And from what I can tell, Helger doesn't have that tail. Unless I'm completely wrong about that. And I just can't find the tail. But I just don't see a tail on Helger. Oh, I found a tail, but it's not the same tail. It is not the same tail at all. It's sort of cerulean. It is cerulean. Or at least it's like a type of blue that stands out. Yeah, it's like cerulean blue. Which is funny, that's an FF14 blue color, but still. Anyways, there's a lot of interesting events and lore being cooked by Hypergriff. And I'm actually very excited by it. Wait, they really like their diamond visualizations. Like, look at a little preview over there in the corner. They just have, and again, I guess the main symbol of Arknights is a diamond. So, but or is it? I don't know. I forget. Anyways. Oh. I am almost an hour over my my time limit because you weren't here, Sponge, when I was talking about it. So I'm trying to make a consistent schedule for myself for streaming because I gotta do better at making an actual schedule and actually being consistent. It's gonna be hard because I'm also transitioning, or at least trying to get actual work, like an actual job on top of things. So it's been a very hectic couple of weeks of me just dealing with like like a small bit of generic depression, but also me just trying to figure things out and me panicking over like so many things to worry about, and it's been rough, but I'm slowly getting the hang of things. Yeah, it's gonna be very. It is, but luckily I made it so that the job I applied for, I focused the time, and the first half of the day and another half of the day I can free up for anything. I can free it up for streaming. I've already worked that out for my schedule, so. So we'll see how things go. Worst case, I'm gonna stream like less days on one week or more days on another week. It's a flexible schedule, but it's also a schedule that lets me be somewhat consistent. Like there might not be like 7 days of streaming, but there could be at least 4 days of streaming. Like, is that 4 days of streaming a week I want to target right now. And in this week, I've hit 3. So, I think that's a positive. That's a positive. It's best to stream when you know you can do it without streaming. Without stressing. Yes, and I picked the time slot I think is best for that. Because, from what I've gathered, consistency is good. Because if you're consistent, it makes it easier for people who like to watch you, who want to watch you, come in easier. And my streaming times have been, at least whenever I stream, it's all over the place. So I can't really be like consistent. Like sometimes I stream for a very long time, and sometimes I don't. Or I stream at like a random time. And I'm also, and these are tips I'm getting from like other like people who are streaming. Like Pirate Software is how I'm getting some like understanding of these things. Like I'm getting a lot of advice just from seeing all of his shorts. Like all of his shorts is like just genuine life advice that hits you, but then you realize and contemplate, yeah, there's some truth to it. Maybe I should apply some of that. And so this is me trying to apply some of that. Anyways, I completely sidetracked away from what we were supposed to be doing, which was be playing Arknights. I mean, we talked about Arknights, so we did something right, right? Anyways, but yeah, I'm at the tail end of my time because I set up so well. So basically, I'm trying to start at 7:30.
It'll be cozy
and then like at least on a day when I am streaming, and when I'm not and the end time was supposed to be at midnight, which was like an hour ago, but I extended because our talk was so interesting. We went from Arknights to Arknights lore. It's still Arknights in the day, so no one can complain, right?
Products received. Resources received.
Gacha game lore has always been interesting.
This place is the same as it
most
ever
of the
was.
time. So
Morning. Got any new
I am
plans?
not gonna complain about me talking about lore. I mean, if you have you seen me talk about Star Rail lore? I go absolutely batshit crazy over Star Rail lore, and I still don't understand it. Anyways, for me, that will be it for my stream. Because I do need some sleep. I do need to fix my sleep schedule because I have an interview on Monday. So I have to start fixing my sleep schedule and start relaxing. Aja Alter. Yes, we do have Aja Alter. I have Aja Alter. I have Swire Alter. We have Neural Alter from me just randomly getting her from trying to pull on a different altar like Texas. We got Texas Alter. We have Scotty Alter. We have Chen Alter. We have all the altars except for Gavial and Executor, I think. Is there any other altars I don't know? I don't have? I'm trying to think. Gavial, Executor. What other altars are there? We have Reed. We have Reed Altar. We have Spectre Altar. We have Spectre Altar with her outfit. Trying to figure like, we do have Sounds, but Sounds was like technically free, so. But she still counts. She's still an altar. What altars do we have? Or what other altars did I miss? I think it's just Gavial and Executor that I've. I think there is another one. Let me see. Oh, I don't have Hibiscus Altar, but that's a 5-star. But still notable. I do have Gray, so we do have Gray. Executor is who I'm missing. Jessica. I knew I missed someone. Jessica. I do not have Jessica Altar. No. I'll get her in. I'll get her in a future altar banner. I bet. 100% bet I'm gonna get one. From failing at getting one of the altars. I don't have Hibiscus Altar either. I don't have Hibiscus. I don't have Executor, I do not have Jessica. Jessica Alter, no. Anyways. Sponge who do we raid? I'm kidding. We all know who the answer is, right? We all know who the answer is. We all know who we're raiding. Yes, always Boo Boo. And I've seen that Boo Boo has died quite a few times. You forgot? What do you mean you forgot? My brain is rotting from Theorycrafting. Mine is too. That's why I am kind of wiped out and not able to stream more Arknights right now. This happens every single time I play Arknights. My brain gets fried. Anyways. Thank you everybody for coming by to the stream. Hope you had a wonderful time in the stream. If you haven't already, feel free to follow this channel. I am doing better at updating the YouTube channel. So feel free to come by the YouTube channel and why am I getting a notification about my own rules before chatting? It's my own rules! Yeah, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you missed any streams. I'm going to try and do better with the uploading streams. I do have a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, feel free to join that. Thank you, Stream Elements, for actually working. What else do I have? That's really it. That's just my Discord, my YouTube, and feel free to follow the channel if you want to come by again and hang out. It's a pretty chill operation over here, even though I'm trying to do better at being more professional and consistent. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming by, and now I'm gonna send out the raid. Thank you everybody for coming by. Appreciate y'all for picking this stream of all streams, and I'll see y'all next time. Starting the raid. See y'all next time, everybody. Bye-bye. I don't have a boo-boo bye. I can just say Kusu bye. Kusu bye.